talk about the Young Republican National Federation.
Vile leaked chat messages show leaders of young Republican groups
those people do not seem young, bro. Is it me or that? Those seem like adults, bro. Like, how old are these guys? But I guess obesity can make you look older and stuff. But these people look old, man. These people look old. And they are, as you can see there, bro, by this caption, this is insane. They are saying young Republicans, vile group chat praising Hitler, joking about grape exposed, fat, stinky. Bro, that's rich coming from them. But anyway, guys, let's listen to what they have to say.
Chat messages show leaders of young Republican groups allegedly called black people monkeys, gushed about their love of Hitler, and spoke graphically of raping their enemies and driving them to suicide, which were reportedly made by young Republican leaders via Telegram over the course of several months. According to the messages, Kansas Young Republicans Vice Chair William Hendricks, who is white, used variations of the N-word. Then chair of New York's Young Republicans, Peter Junta, said everyone who didn't vote for him to become chair of the group's National Federation would be going to the gas chamber.
Wow, this does not look good, bro. And this is insane. Why am I saying this is insane yet again? Because these are people that are in powerful positions, right? These are people that are in powerful positions, maybe not that powerful, but they are in positions of power. And they can, bro, people that think like this are really just a cancer to society.
Chair of New York's Young Republicans, Peter Junta, said everyone who didn't vote for him to become chair of the group's National Federation would be going to the gas chamber. Junta also reportedly said, "I love Hitler." He also branded an opponent from Maryland a fat, stinky Jew and called Arkansas Young Republicans inbred cow whether he was watching an NBA playoff game. "I'd go to the zoo if I wanted to watch monkey play ball."
Wow. And it's insane, bro. Like, there are genuinely people that find this funny. They're like, he said monkey, bro. That's funny. Nope. You need to self-reflect. I don't know how you look yourself in the mirror, bro. If you are a type of person that enjoys this type of content, or are a person who says that. Because at the end of the day, it is really just a mental thing. You're not better than anyone. As far as, bro, you could put, there's a lot of matrix in which you could maybe say you're better than this person in, but trust me, your skin color is not one of those matrix. Trust me.
Junta responded.
It consists of members aged 18 to 40. This is important because already they're saying, wait, these are just kids. Boys will be boys. These are adults. According to the group's website, the organization aims to recruit young voices to the GOP before training them and encouraging them to run for office.
Yeah, but what are they doing, right? What are they doing to combat this? Because it's one thing getting it exposed and people basically complaining, but at the end of the day, if there's no action, then it's useless. You might as well not have exposed it. So what are they doing about this? Are the people facing ramifications? Are they being stripped of their job titles? What are they doing? What are the consequences to what they said?
These weren't just edgy teens or some random, basement dwelling trolls, which those have existed, they'll always exist, and to that I say let kids play with the other kids. But adults speak with other adults in the room, so you have to be professional. Yes, dark humor exists, but context matters, especially being in your position, right, at a time when people are already stereotyping Republicans as racist, they're all homophobic, they're all sexist, they're all whatever, and extreme, and they have issued a statement. We are appalled by the vile and inexcusable language revealed in the Politico article published today. So others are arguing that such individuals were youth leaders, not elected public officials, though Douglas in Vermont is an active state senator. Yeah, so again, these are people wearing suits, waving the American flag, claiming publicly we're not like who they say we are. This is not a good look. Grow up. I'm sorry. Focus on the real issues. Don't focus on what kids say in group chats. These are not children, Vance said, but the reality is that kids do stupid things. Okay, so we should call out those stupid things. Should we not?
Yeah, bro, these are not kids, right? As she specified, the age range was between 18 to 40. So these are adults, right? Legally, they are adults. And we cannot give them the the excuse of saying, oh, they're just kids, kids will be kids. That is insane. They should be, bro, at the very least stripped off their positions. Because here's the thing, bro. It's one thing. I don't know if this had, maybe it's because America is different from South Africa. But I don't remember as a child ever having conversations with my friends that were racist. I will not lie. We're just talking about soccer, girls, this, that, anything but race. So whatever consumes us is never hateful. So, and bro, how you grow up is inevitably the type of person you will end up being. So if they were racist, yeah, and they thought it was funny while they were kids, what are the odds that they grow up and they be like, okay, what I did was wrong? No, the odds of them doing that is slim to none. But the odds of them carrying out being racist, being misogynistic, being sexist or whatever, bro, I would argue that is far more likely. It is far more likely to happen. Bro, people change, yes. Not gonna lie. People change. But I tremendously believe that people, to a very large extent, they don't. Only a minority of people are able to change. A lot of them can't. Or won't, whatever.
It's from the left and when it's from the right, especially young boys. They tell edgy, offensive jokes. That's not the problem. How they're doing it, where they're doing it, what kind of group chat they're doing it in. This is not how you want to represent this organization. Hi, what? This is common sense. Like, that's what kids do. And I really don't want us to grow up in a country where kids telling a stupid joke, telling a very offensive, stupid joke is cause to ruin their lives. Okay, so then every leftist who's making fun of Charlie Kirk's murder, is that just a stupid joke? Or should we also call it out? Now, does that mean they should be thrown into prison? No. Should they be canceled forever, never allowed to change, to grow, to apologize? Of course not. I don't believe in cancel culture, but they should be held accountable. Here's the thing, if you want to be taken seriously as a leader, you have to act like it. This happens on both sides. We can take a look at Jay Jones, who was a Democrat from Virginia. He had this very wholesome image, and then someone pulls up his past texts where he says that he hopes Republicans' children get killed. Not their careers, not their policies, their kids. So that is obviously not political commentary. That's just straight up bloodlust. In exchanges, Jones appears to call for violence against then Virginia House of Delegates Speaker Todd Gilbert, his wife Jennifer, and their children. If those guys die before me, I will go to their funerals to piss on their graves. 3 people, 2 bullets. Gilbert, Hitler, and Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Spoiler, put Gilbert in the crew with the 2 worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every time.
Yeah, bro, you don't joke about things like this, especially if you want to be taken seriously as an individual. Now, if you are going to be a person who is always cracking jokes, doing this, and you never really want to be taken seriously and everything, you can be that person, right? You can be that person and live that miserable existence. It's fine. But if you're a normal, functioning human being, you should want respect, you should want dignity, and in order to do that, what you receive, right, is what you give out. A lot of things, all of us know that if you want something to happen, if you want change, if you want anything, you start with yourself, and then inevitably it manifests into the outright world, and then we are able to see, oh, this person respects themselves, and then we respect you in turn. If you can't respect yourself, people don't respect you. I think 90% of the human population would agree on that. So that, bro, runs across many dimensions of the universe or of the human condition. You start with yourself first, then the world gives you feedback. So these people saying things like this, bro, like, how do you want to be taken seriously? How do you think a person will look at you and be like, oh, I respect this person? You're never going to be respected. Nobody's going to take you seriously. So yeah, guys, just whatever in your day-to-day lives, just know that it all starts with you. Literally everything starts with you. It stems from within, and then from the outward, then you get your feedback. But everything starts from within. If you want respect, you have to respect yourself. Treat yourself with respect. Everything. And then people will reciprocate that to you. So guys, tell me what you guys think. Comment, like. And I'll see you guys in another one.